Hello, gentlemen. Welcome to week 14, the first week of the playoffs. I'd like to talk a little about the winner's bracket, and if we have time left, the much less important loser's bracket. I want to start by congratulating Team BS, Team Cut a Rug, Blunt Force Trauma, and of course the least surprising team to make the playoffs, the One-Man Wolfpack. Let's start with the game featuring the 1 seed team, Cut a Rug, versus the 4 seed, Team BS. I like this matchup because no matter what, a craft loses. Cut a Rug's strong point is obviously his running game. He has 2 top 10 running backs. Speaking of that, how about that number 1 overall draft pick? How's that working out for you? 6 points in the last 2 weeks? He's doing worse than your 5th round running back. Or even better than that, the undrafted Peyton Hillis. Chris Johnson is done, and because of that, so is your season. The rest of your team is just awful, and frankly it makes me want to vomit. These will be your last 2 weeks that are worth anything to you. Good luck in the consolation round though. Having said that, I don't want BS to get too big of a head, so let's bring him down to earth a little bit. You have 2 good players on your team. Brandon Lloyd, who I'm still not convinced is as good as his numbers say. Really, I'd be a good wide receiver too if I played on a team that threw the ball 85% of the time. And you've got a 3rd string running back who plays quarterback for the Eagles. The only way Cut a Rug does make the finals is if Vic gets hurt this week or next. And mark my words, Vic will be on the bench before the season's over. The only question is when. Other than that, your team is garbage as well. Since Frank Gore got pounded, your chances of winning it are about as likely as Peyton Manning completing a touchdown pass to his own team. Now onto the more important matchup, the One-Man Wolfpack versus Blunt Force Trauma. Of all the teams in the league, yours was the one I didn't want to play in the first round. Don't read into that the wrong way. You have a team full of average players who put up average numbers, which is actually more than I can say for everyone else. No, I just didn't want to be the one that ended your season. Now everyone's going to accuse me of a hate crime for beating up on the German guy. Anyway, on to the best team in the league, the One-Man Wolfpack. I can sum this team up in 9 words. Turner, Foster, Blount, Williams, Megatron, White, Mercedes, Tammy, Eli. What more do I have to say? I'd like to see anyone put together a better lineup than that, without having all 10 first-round draft picks. With that being said, I am looking forward to the playoffs starting this Thursday. Oh, and don't forget, Blunt Force Trauma, I'm coming for you! Now, as promised, with a little time left, I'll say some things about the less important, only worth mentioning because I'm trying to be nice, loser's bracket. These guys are all